400 to Paris. Passengers please proceed to gate number 17.
So just to remind you, pushing back and stalling means so traffic comes along and John the short front.
We realize energy is connected to housing, is connected to water and sewer, it's connected to infrastructure and roads, it's connected to landfill. And the power generation in our state in rural Alaska is in dire need of help.
Because we want to serve our villages and we want to make sure that our villages don't go away. We've just had so many challenges with that. Our schools close and some of our communities are just bursting. We don't have enough people in enough houses in those communities, and then in some communities we don't have enough people to keep a school open.
A little bit of background on our region. We have the lowest per capita income, the highest unemployment rate, the highest suicide rate. We don't have tourism, we don't have oil, we don't have forestry, we don't have any, we have a rich culture. White spruce grows all over our region on the Yukon-Kuskokwim River. We talked to Case Nelson, who his family has owned a sawmill up in Chewaspaluk for the past 50 years. He said that he could, with a few little moves here, produce 1 million board feet of white spruce on the Kuskokwim for this, so we can build and manufacture our own trusses.
The vision of ANTHC is that Native Alaskans be the healthiest people in the world. We have spent, since 1980, almost in excess of $2 billion in building water and sewer in rural Alaska. I would love to say that it's been a completely success, but in the reality being, sanitation in rural Alaska is a difficult challenge. It is an expensive challenge, and it does not end after we've built these systems.
So our weatherization contractors go in and do the work to that house. It could extend by years to decades, the value of that house. So when you do put in a toilet, you do put in a lot of work, water and sewer into that home. You're actually putting it into a home that's going to be there, and not something that 5 years later you're going to think, wow, did we spend a lot of money to a home that no longer exists.
The energy aspect of this is huge. It's right at the base of all of it. So comprehensive energy planning is absolutely essential.
Any building you have, if you can build it efficient, or if you can modify it so it's efficient, that's energy that is saved. There's efficiency of your power generation. There's the desire to capture waste heat in a community and put it to good use.
We see this all over the Navajo Nation, for example, where most of their housing is off-grid housing, and we have individual units that we drive up to the house, we plug right in, and it's a windmill and a solar panel and a battery pack, and it operates that house completely off-grid. So it's a transition technology that we could deploy while we're waiting to build out our integrated system and waiting for the rest of the community to move.
This could be an opportunity to look at long-term resilience in the development and redevelopment of these communities. So I would urge that the state could look at this as there could be this other funding opportunity.
We have to address energy efficiency immediately. We can't address this toilet in the system that I was talking about without an energy efficient home. And we can't do it without workforce. And we can't do it without creative financing. And we can't do it without great minds. But we can do it. This is going to be a dream come true. You watch what we can do together.